Boxing Day is our name for the day following Christmas Day, December 26th. It comes from an old English tradition in which a box containing a gift was handed out to servants or to the needy. We here at Cam's Christmas Cracker have worked really hard to get this exclusive interview. So no more than 3 hours ago, Santa's elves flew me personally to a secret location and I got exclusive access to Santa himself. Take a look. Mr. Claus, oh, I've been longing to meet you for so long, or since childhood really, and here we are talking. Thank you for speaking with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. And a Merry Christmas to all your viewers.
Great. Well, look, my big question for you is, how did last night go?
Last night was fantastic. We managed to get everywhere like we normally do. Fantastic.
So I'm actually surprised to see you so awake and so sprightly.
Well, it may surprise you, but the Christmas Eve dash, as we like to call it up here, is such an adrenaline rush. We get so much out of it, it truly takes us such a long time just to wind down and relax.
You've been doing this for years, so how do you keep motivated?
It's the pleasure people get from the presents. And especially the children. They just love Christmas.
Well, I want you to think back over the years. I mean, you've done a lot of years. Is there a favourite?
Well, there is, of course, a first Christmas, and that, of course, was in a league all of its own. And then possibly 1522. We had a little thing with the reindeer, and we sorted that out and made up a song about it and moved on. But most Christmases are pretty much the same.
Oh, good to hear.
Although, I don't know if I should say this.
Well, no, that's what we want to hear. We want an exclusive here today, so say what you don't want to say, but we want to hear, OK? Give it.
OK, well, it just doesn't seem that people are excited about the gifts we give them anymore.
So, what, are you talking the last year or two?
Oh, it's something I've been feeling for a couple of decades now. It's really quite difficult. People have so much stuff, and then they're going to the Boxing Day sales and buying even more stuff. I just wonder how satisfied they are with the things we bring them.
Well, I know in my household, my two kids absolutely love their presents, so you're obviously doing something right, OK? So don't worry too much.
Oh, thank goodness for the children. Christmas is all about them. Getting in touch with our inner child, really feeling the spirit of Christmas, to be able to smile and appreciate like a child. I know someone else that encouraged that in us too.
Santa, it's been an absolute privilege talking to you. Merry Christmas, Santa.
And a Merry Christmas to you, Cam.
Noël is another name for a Christmas carol. Originally, Noël, possibly from the French nouvelles, was a word shouted or sung as an expression of joy to commemorate the birth of Christ. It's time again to hear the word on the street.
We're back out on the streets again, finding out what the best presents are that people have ever received.
The best one is a flight ticket to New York for a weekend. Peace and quiet from my family.
Scuba diving lessons.
Couldn't live without my Kindle now.
I think it was like something like Hawaiian Barbie when I was like 3. Yeah, that was awesome.
And now the worst presents.
Socks.
Everyone's worst present is like socks.
I think the worst present is no present.
For about 6 Christmases in a row, I worked. So every single one of those was probably the worst Christmas ever, in the sense that I didn't really receive anything at all.
My mum told me a myth that if you were really horrible, Santa would bring you a lump of coal and a grape, and I actually got that one, yeah.
Probably a water pistol.
Don't think I have a worst present. I think all the presents Santa's got me are pretty good.
Carol is from an old French word meaning a joyful song. Over the years, it has become the exclusive domain of Christmas songs. In a blur, you see Christmas trees selling by the roadside. We're rushing like there's no tomorrow. We're rushing like there's no need to rest. We're rushing like the only formula for living is Formula One. In the shops, baubles are being hung, tinsel's being strung, and we're spending like all that glitters is gold. We're spending like there's no credit limit. We're spending like there's no poverty. At the table on Christmas Day, We're eating like there's no fridge. We're eating like there's no Sudan. We're eating like we'll never eat food ever again. That's the season when love, joy and peace is more like shove, buy and eat. And when the most appropriate season's greeting would be, can't talk, must shop. But it's too easy to say, don't rush, don't spend, don't feast. Because sometimes you need to rush, you need to spend, you need to eat. Instead, I want to remind you of 3 old bits of wisdom. Good things take time. The best things in life are free. Give, and you will receive. Sometimes life isn't about learning new things. It's about remembering the things you've known all along. Coming up next is our corniest Christmas card competition, plus a recipe for a Christmas disaster.